Hi students. Now I will explain worksheet. Yesterday I gave one worksheet. Now I will explain worksheet solutions. Nothing but key. In the first one, a man is waiting at a bus stop by holding a box on his head. The work done by him is 0. The work done by him is 0 because the displacement and force acting gravitational force are perpendicular to each other. Perpendicular to each other. So here this work done equal to 0. First one 0 is the work done, option number 1 or A. No work is said to be have been done when object moves at an angle of 90 degrees. 90 degrees listen. Work done equal to, we can write Fs cos theta. If theta equal to 90 degrees, then cos 90 equal to 0. Therefore, work done equal to Fs cos 90 degrees, that equal to 0. If theta equal to 90 degrees, then work done equal to 0. Next one. When a body is coiled in a circle, the work done on it is also again 0. So because of third one, work done is equal to 0 because here theta equal to 90 degrees cos 90 degrees equal to 0 degree 0. So here work done equal to 0. Work done equal to 0. A car is going along a straight level road. Next fourth one a car. Next fourth one, a car moving along a straight level road with a constant speed. Then work done equal to work done on the car is equal to 0. Work done on the car equal to 0 because I will write in okay, listen. Fourth one, a car moving along a straight level road with a constant speed. Then work done on the car is 0. Fourth one answer is 0. Work done on the car is 0 because here change in kinetic energy equal to 0. Change in K means kinetic energy equal to 0 and the net force acting on the car. Net force acting on the car is 0. So here work done equal to F net into S. So F net equal to 0. 0 into S, that equal to 0. So option number B is the answer. Okay, option number work done on the car is 0. So in that worksheet, C is the answer. Work done on the car is 0. So here fourth one, C is the answer. C is the answer. C is the answer. Okay. Next one. A body moves distance of 10 meters along a straight line under the action of force 5 newtons. Under the action of 5 newtons, the work done is 25 joules. The angle which the force makes with the direction of motion of the body is. So question number 5. Here work done is given, force is given. Our aim is to find the theta value. Question number 5 amma. So question number 5, what are the given values? S is given, displacement equal to 10 meters and the force equal to 5 newtons and the work done is given, that equal to 25 joules. Work done equal to 25 joules. Then find the theta value. Okay, so we know that work done equal to Fs cos theta. Work done equal to Fs cos theta. So work done equal to F equal to 5 into S 10 meters into cos theta. Here work done equal to 25 joules. 25 equal to 5 into 10, 50 into cos theta. Okay, so 50 coming to this side, that equal to 20 by 50 equal to cos theta. 25 ones here, 25 twos. So 1 by 2 equal to cos theta. Therefore, cos theta equal to 1 by 2. Cos theta equal to 1 by 2. Therefore, theta equal to 60 degrees. Theta equal to 60 degrees. Theta equal to 60 degrees. Listen once again. I will write values. Cos 0. Listen, just remember these values. Only cos values. Cos 0 equal to 1. Only cos values are cos 0 equal to only cos values. Cos 0 equal to 1. Okay. Cos 30 equal to root 3 by 2. Cos 45 equal to 1 by root 2 and cos 60 equal to 1 by 2 and cos 90 equal to 0. Cos 90 equal to 0. Only cos values. To find the work done, we require only cos values. So here remember this value. Cos 0 degrees equal to 1, cos 30 equal to root 3 by 2, cos 45 equal to 1 by root 2, cos 60 equal to 1 by 2 and cos 90 equal to 0. Cos 90 equal to 0. Listen, I will explain once again. Fifth one. Listen. Fifth one I will explain once again. Fifth one, what are the given is? Fifth one, S is given 10 meters, force is given, that is equal to 5 newtons, and the work done is given, that is 25 joules. Then find the theta value. So here work done equal to Fs cos theta. Work done equal to Fs cos theta. So here 25 equal to F 5 newtons into 10 meters into cos theta. Okay, so here 25 equal to 50 into cos theta na. So here cos theta equal to 25 by 50, 1 here 2. So cos theta is equal to 1 by 2. We got cos theta equal to 1 by 2. Therefore theta equal to 60 degrees. Theta equal to 60 degrees. It is the question number 5. Next one, question number 6. Two bodies of masses 4 kg and 9 kg are lifted to the same height from the ground. And the ratio of their potential energy. Height is same. Question number 6. Question number 6. So here potential energy equal to mgh. P equal to mgh. It is a formula. Next, G equal to 10 meter per second square for both the bodies. So from this equation, here G and H are constant. Because of G is same, height is same for two bodies. So from this equation we can write P is potential energy. P means here potential energy is directly proportional to mass. From this equation we can write P1, that means here P1 is directly proportional to M1 and P2 is directly proportional to M2. Equation number 1 and equation number 2. From these two equations, from 1 and 2, we can write P1 by P2 is equal to M1 by M2. But here M1 equal to how much? M1 equal to 4 kA and M2 equal to 9 kg. M2 equal to 9 kg. So here P1 by P2 equal to 4 by 9, that equal to 4 is to 9. 4 is to 9. Answer is 4 is to 9. So option number B. So sixth one, B is the answer. B is the answer. Listen once again. So potential energy equal to mgh. Two different bodies lifted to a same height means equal height. So for lifting the body, acceleration due to gravity is acting on it. Okay, so here G is a constant for first body and second body, that equal to 9.8 10 meter per second square. To lift it to a height equal height. So height also same. So that's why here G and H are the constant. So from the above equation we can write potential energy is directly proportional to mass of the body. So from this statement we can write P1 is directly proportional to M1 and P2 is directly proportional to M2. So from these two equations we can write P1 by P2, that equal to M1 by M2. M1 by M2. So here M1 is given, that is 4 kg and M2 equal to 9 kg. Therefore P1 by P2 equal to 4 by 9, that equal to 4 is to 9. 4 is to 9. So option number B is the answer. It is sixth one. Now seventh one. The potential energy in a spring when stretched by 2 centimeters. 2 centimeters is U. Its potential energy stretched by 10 centimeters is. The potential energy spring when stretched by 2 centimeters U. What is the 10 centimeters of potential energy? The spring is stretched 2 centimeters. We will get a potential energy U. Then what about 10 centimeters? What is the potential energy for 10 centimeters? Seventh one. the spring. Seventh one, P equal to half into K into x square. It is the spring potential energy formula. Half into K into x square. So in first case, here P is given, that equal to U, and x is given 2 centimeters. So here U equal to half into K means here spring constant. So here x equal to 2 centimeters. So here 2 centimeters means 2 square. That equal to 4. 2K into 4. Okay. So once here 2 2's. So U equal to here 2K. U equal to 2K. So the spring is stretched 10 centimeters. Then new potential energy is, so here T1 equal to half into K into x square. So here x is given, that equal to 10 centimeters. So we can write P1 equal to U dash, that equal to half into K into 10 square. Okay. So here half into K into 100. Once here 50. So here U dash. So new potential energy equal to 50K. New potential energy equal to 50K. That equal to 50K means here U equal to 2K. So here U dash equal to 50 means here we can write 25 into 2K. Here 2K equal to how much? U. That equal to 25 U. U dash equal to here 25 U. Listen once again. Listen once again. Here potential is equal to, for the spring constant, that equal to half into K into x square. The spring is 2 centimeters. Then its potential energy equal to U. Okay, the x is given, that equal to 2 centimeters. U equal to half into K means here spring constant. So 2 square, x equal to here 2 square 4. So half into K into 2 square 4, that equal to 2 once here 2, that equal to 2K. So here U equal to 2K. In next case, the spring is stretched 10 centimeters. Then find the new potential energy. So we can write P1 equal to half into K into x square. From this equation, x equal to 10 centimeters. So here P equal to U dash. Here P1 equal to, we can write U dash. Okay, so U dash equal to half into K into 10 square, 100. So half into K into 100 to 1 here to 50. So here U dash equal to 50K. 50K. 50K we can write 25 into 2K. 25 into 2K. From equation number 1. What is equation number 1? U equal to 2K. In the place of 2K, we can write U. So new potential energy equal to 25 into U. So option number C is answer. Seventh one, option number C. C is the answer. Next, eighth one. Eighth one. The spectral spring possesses dash energy, elastic potential energy. A structured spring possesses dash energy is given, that equal to elastic potential energy. So So option number C is the eighth one. C is the answer. Eighth one. C is the answer. Eighth one. C is the answer. Next one. Ninth one. A ball released from the top of the tower. Ninth one. Top of the tower. The ratio of work done by the force of gravity in first second, second second, and third second is first second, second second, and third second is. So ninth one. Initial a ball is released from the top of the tower. So your initial velocity of the body means ball equal to 0. Okay, the displacement of the ball in the th second. Displacement of the ball in second is equal to here s equal to ut plus of at square that is equal to ut minus of gt square. It is the displacement formula. Okay. S equal to here displacement s equal to gt minus of okay, sorry, here s equal to we can write here s equal to gt minus of g. It is a displacement formula. Here displacement equal to gt minus displacement equal here displacement equal to gt minus of g. So from this we can take g is the common, so g into t minus 1 by 2 that is s. So from this S is directly proportional to t minus 1 by 2. T minus 1 by 2. Okay. So here S1 is to S2 equal to in first one T1 equal to 1 second, T2 equal to 2 seconds, and T3 equal to 3 seconds. Therefore S1 is to S2 is to S3 equal to 1 minus 1 by 2 is to 2 minus 2 by 2 is to 3 minus 1 by 2 that equal to 1 is to 3 is to 5. So here S1 is to S2 is to S3 equal to here 1 is to 3 is to 5 is the answer. So option number okay, that is the now our aim is to find the work done. So work done equal to mgs. Work done equal to here. Now our aim is to find the work done. So here work done equal to s equal to here. Now work done equal to force into displacement. Here force equal to mg. Force equal to mj. So here s is work done is direct mg constant so work done is directly proportional to s. Therefore w1 is equal to mg into 1, w2 equal to mg into 2, and w3 is equal to mg into here 3 into 5. S equal to 5 because of. So here w1 is to w2 is to w3 equal to here mg get cancelled. Remaining value 1 is to 3 is to 5. 1 is to 2 is to 5. It is the work done ratio. Work done ratio equal to here 1 is to 3 is to 5. Option number C. 9th one, C is the answer. 9th one, C is the answer. Next 10th one, the speed of motor car becomes 6 times. Becomes 6 times. The speed of motorbike becomes 6 times. Then kinetic energy becomes dash times. Okay, kinetic energy becomes dash times. Okay, 10th one. Velocity is increased to 6 times that is equal to 6 8. So here k equal to half into m into v square. So k1 new k1 that is equal to half into m into v dash that is equal to 6v whole square. So half into m into 36v square that is equal to 36 into half into m into v square. So it is increased by 36 times. 36 times. Kinetic energy increased by 36 times. 36 times. 10th one. Okay. 11th one. The K of a body increases most by double its by speed. The K of a body. 11th one. The K of a body. The K of a body is increased most by doubling its speed. Its speed or velocity. 12th one. Which of the following physical quantity is different from the others? Work, kinetic energy, potential energy. These are the scalar quantities, and the force is a vector quantity. Force is the different because of it is a vector quantity. It is a vector quantity. It is a vector quantity. Next one, a body of mass 2 kg. 13th one, a body of mass 2 kg falls in the rest, the kinetic energy during the fall in the 2 seconds. So here mass is given, that is equal to 2 kg. Next g equal to here 10 meter per second square, and t equal to 2 seconds. T equal to here 2 seconds. Okay, so from this we can find v equal to u plus at. Initially the body at rest, so v equal to 0 plus a means here g into t. So g equal to 10 into 2, that is equal to 20 meter per seconds. V equal to 20 meter per seconds. Then kinetic energy k equal to half into m into v square. So half into m 2k v square 20 whole square. 2 to be cancelled, that equal to 400 joules. K equal to 400 joules. Okay, next 12th one, 13th one now. A bullet of mass 30 grams is moving with a speed of 400 meter per second, penetrates 10 centimeters into the mud wall. The average force exerted by the wall on the bullet is. So your work done equal to change in kinetic energy. Your work done equal to change in kinetic energy. KEF minus KEA. So what means here Fs. So half into m into v square minus half into m into u square. So Fs equal to, we can write m by 2 the common. So here v square minus u square. So force equal to m by 2s into v square minus u square. It is a force. It is a force. Now mass equal to here 30 grams. Mass equal to 30 grams. We can write 30 into 10 power minus 3 kg by 2 into 10 centimeters. 10 into 10 power to minus 2 meters into speed is given, that is equal to 400. This total are equal to 400. From this total calculation, we will get to 24,000 newtons. That is equal to total value. So from this we can write force equal to here 2400 newtons. 2400 newtons. Okay, next 15th one, last one. Last one. Last one, question number last 15th one. Okay, so work done equal to here kf minus k means final kinetic energy minus initial kinetic energy. So work done means here, so opposite direction we can write minus Fs equal to Kf minus initial kinetic energy is given, that is equal to 800 joules. 800 joules. So here force equal to 100 newtons and displacement equal to 2 meters. So force equal to 100 newtons and S equal to 2 meters. From this minus 100 into 2 equal to Kf minus 800. Okay. minus 200 equal to Km minus 800. Minus 800 coming to the side, that equal to plus 800 equal to Km. So here final kinetic energy, that equal to 600 joules. Final kinetic energy equal to 600 joules. Okay, it is the worksheet key. Okay, thank you.